my issues with fanboys or weeaboos or whatever you want to call them. Now, I mean, I was a weeaboo for maybe like a few days, and then I realized I don't have to learn Japanese, but it'd be cool to learn a second language. And once I realized that Japanese read the opposite of the American way, because that's the way they are, it's just, that doesn't necessarily mean I have to read manga that way. Now, there are a lot of online mangas that read left to right, right to left. It just depends on what the artist is. And there's some people sitting screaming, "Oh, that's not authentic. You're not Japanese." Okay, by that language, if you're not black and you make toilets, it's not authentic. If you make cars and you're not German, it's not authentic. If you make paper and you're not from the Middle East, it's not authentic. You see how this is going? This whole cultural or racist thing. You have to live in a certain area or be of a certain race for it to be authentic. No, I'm sorry. Then that means if you draw and if you believe this, that means if you do realism, impressionism, cubism, watercolor, if you do any of that and you're not European, it's not authentic. So I guess I don't know what style you're doing. It's just not realism if you're not from like England. Another problem is they think all mangakas, all we do is, oh, we're all losers. Or no, I'm sorry. It's just, yes, we love to draw, but when it comes to, oh, I think that manga isn't that well done, we're not necessarily talking about story, but I might be looking at the art and they're screaming their heads off. Because people would say this to me, oh, how do you not like this chapter of Naruto? It ain't got nothing to do with the chapter itself. It has nothing to do with the story. It's just sometimes I would look at some of the panels and I think, I know you could do better. I've seen better. But no, due to time constraints. Another thing is, some people were giving me heat how I would say that screen tones is cheap, and I think it's cheap, and they're going, oh, you have to use screen tones to make it authentic. Look, I also look at the American comic books and they would draw the backgrounds. It looks better, period. Screen tones is just, it's cheap. I'm sorry, a blank, little flowers in the background. I'm sorry. If I want to do that, I would just take a picture of this wall right here, make it black and white, and say it's a screen tone. That's my editor messing with me, telling me to hurry up with this video and get back to work. I'm a slave to my art. But oh well. Catch you next week for another rant.